Hey, what's up, guys? Vegas J back on the scene, and today we are playing some Baccarat. I'm going to go for a little bit higher betting than we're used to. Yesterday, we had a pretty good day. We actually came back. We were down a little bit, and now we're at 4,800. So not too shabby, not too shabby, at least on this particular account. As you know, I gamble on three different accounts just to make sure that if something does happen, that my money is safe. So how about we go with Monica? Let's see what she's got going on today. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I like that, but can't be doing speed Baccarat. That shit is so fast. Let's try this one. There we go. I want to see the cards. I like seeing those. Okay, let's get into it, man. So you know our strategy, right? It'll clear up in just a second. We're doing the follow me strategy or follow the winner. We're on hand 36. Damn, look at all these ties. So this, if you're looking at this, right? This is a gigantically choppy deck, right? Really nothing more than two in the first 30 or 20 hands. We get a little bit of a streak running here with player, right? Dog it. There we go. All right. So we're going to start out with the $25 bet. I'm expecting another banker to come up, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. We got player. Look what we got. Player, banker, player, banker. Now, the question comes is, do we go ahead and stick with the winner? We're going to do that. Even though it hasn't been a very fluid motion, even this one right here is a little bit of a streak, but you know, that tie right there breaks it. So, all right, man, let's just get it. There we go. So now we got a little bit of a banker streak. We got 3 in a row, so we're going to stay on that. Who is this? Alaya. Alaya. Quite a few different Baccarat places to play. I really like the ability to jump around a choppy ass deck, but let's stay here. Oops. Oh, possible tie. Ooh. Okay. Give me that 9. Oh, player wins. All right, no biggie. So we're gonna jump over to player for 50. We're gonna do a quick 200. I want to get to 5,000 before. Whoa, it is pouring rain before I got to run to do some errands today, but I want to hit 5K before we leave. And we're going to do it. We're just going to play smart. Okay, 6-0. Choppy. Oh, player wins. All right. Let's turn her up a little bit. So 48.65, we got 3 bankers and 2 players. I'm gonna sit this one out because I'm just gonna sit it out. You don't have to have a reason. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can hear, but it is pouring rain right now. Oh, see? Okay, what do we got? What do we got going on here? Banker. I'm glad I didn't go with the player. So we got 3 bankers, 2 players, a player, and a banker. I'm going to set this one out because I feel like a chop is coming. And a chop in the sense of we've got player, banker, I think a player's coming. Doesn't always have to be, but let's just see. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to where it's easier for us to see. I don't mean to keep moving it. Oh, banker wins. All right, beautiful. 2 bankers in a row. We'll take it. We're going to bet 25 on banker. When you're playing at some of these higher numbers, like, well, I know that $25 is not that much, but it is 25 bucks. You have the ability to kind of catch up fairly quickly. Ooh, that's not good for us. Oh, player got me. Oh, you know what would have been sweet there is a 3. Okay, so now we got banker. So we're gonna go player for 50, and here's why. We've got player, banker. My expectation is player, plus it also falls in line with following the winner, right? So are we gonna win? Who knows? It's a 50-50 shot. But mathematically, we should be okay. Come on, give me that 10. There we go. We win automatically. Ooh, unless that guy got a 9, which they didn't. All right, so we are at 890. Okay, we got a little bit of a tougher shoe to read, but we're going to sit out. We're 190 away, 110 away from our goal. Now, some people would say, Mickey included, would be like, just bet 110. But I don't want to do that. Mainly because this is a little bit of a rough shoe to read. Not a lot of streaks, very choppy in this scenario. So we're going to follow the leader, do 25. All right. Let's go for another double banker, if you will. Because sometimes it'll do that. It'll do banker, player, banker, player. And you can kind of catch up on that. Catch. What do we got? 10, that's a 0. Give me a 2. Damn it. All right, give me anything that's bigger than the players. Ah! That's all right. So now we got to chop. Banker, or player, banker, player, and we're going to go back to banker, and we're going to double. And here's what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at this sequence of the last 3 hands, and the last 3 hands were a little bit of a chop, right? We go player, banker, player. Technically, this should be banker, but let's see how it plays out. Doesn't always have to be, but you want to have some kind of strategy. Oh, mother fudger. Ooh, okay. Double player. So let's go to player for 50. It's going to stay at the $50 bet to keep us, from just betting too high. Got my win card in, baby. Let's go. We've been doing really well at the live casinos. Online gambling's been a little iffy here and there. That's a good hand for us. 0. Mother fudger. Okay. That's all right. Now we're going to go back to banker. Except now we're going to go to 75. Not going to go crazy. Right? Not going to get too nuts. Let's play our 75. Let's not get too out of control. But we got a decent bankroll, and sometimes you got to use your bankroll. I still feel like, at least when I'm playing live anyway, so hold on just a second. All right, we're doing the chop again. So that would be on the banker. And we're going to do 100 this time. Oh, but anyway, yeah, live play is just so different than on the casino. I presume there's other players playing everywhere, and Baccarat's one of those games that makes it extremely difficult to cheat on. But holy shit, motherfucker! All right, I'm not gonna play. Oops, we're gonna do 100 on player. See if we can get a streak going. Anyway, but my point is that I know a lot of people don't want to play live. I'm sorry, don't want to play. A tie. Interesting. A lot of people don't want to play online because they feel that they cheat. I don't know how they would technically cheat. Especially in Baccarat, because everyone's betting everywhere. Like, some people are betting ties, some people are betting. Here, let's do. Oh crap! I missed it. Some people are betting the chop. Some people are betting ties. Some people are betting the Mystic 5. Right? You can bet in so many different ways. Oh, nice banker win. And we're gonna follow the winner on the banker. Not doubling up. We're just going to stick at 100 and go from there. But my point being is that since you have so many players betting on, banker versus player, player versus banker, it's difficult to cheat, I would think, from a Baccarat standpoint, because someone is always betting on something, right? So there's really not a casino side on Baccarat. Wow, we have lost like 5 in a row. So banker players, we're gonna go back to banker. We go 125. I don't like betting this high, but that's what we're gonna do. We got a, what was it, $800 stop loss today? Come on, 9. Oh, that'll work. Nice little 250 win. So we're going to go back to player for 50. Because what we're looking at here is this kind of... Oh, we're in 55. Okay, so we got banker, player, banker. Expectation is it should be player. Doesn't have to be, but that's kind of what we're going for. And you can kind of stay on one side. I don't really recommend staying on one side because that'll get you. Oh, there we go. Nice. $100 wins. These are good wins. These are good wins. Right, kind of right back where we started. Oh, no, we were at 800. So let's go back to banker. If it's not broken, let's not fix it, right? But my point being, and why I brought this up, is doing great on live gambling, struggling a little bit on the online gambling. Go figure. A lot of people say that you should not play online, but dude, sometimes you have to, dude. Like, I can't constantly go to the casino. I'd love to, but it's like a 4-hour drive. All right, so we won another 100, right? So we're 50. So we're going to stay on the $50 bet. The chop is in effect. We're going to play that until it stops working. Got a couple of higher bets than I typically do, but man, sometimes you got to bet a little higher. It's early. Trying to get some quick wins. Doesn't always work, but for the most part, it does. You're on a good... Oh, beautiful. God, that was a pretty 9 right there. Even though I lost, I really like seeing stuff like that. All right, so we're going to go for a banker. Betting a little higher than I normally do. But like I said, I did really well the last couple of days at the casino. So when you do well, you feel like you have a little bit of expendable income and you can kind of bet a little harder. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Like a 5 here would be amazing. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Take that 200. Okay, so now we got 3 bankers in a row. We're going to bet 25. Just kind of keep our profit and just go back to our original bet. Man, I was playing... what game was that the other day? Speed Baccarat? Holy shit. I don't know how you play that. It goes so fast. Come on. Come on, 10. Give me that 10. Monkey, 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 monkey. Oh, that's good for us. That'll work. We'll take it. So look, we're still following the leader. Nothing is broken. We're almost up to 4,800, which is great. I'm going to sit this out. And here's why. We got an opportunity coming up for player. Right? Like, I mean, shit, it could go another 10 bankers in a row. Doubtful, but possible. All right, guys, sorry about that. We ended up getting a new dealer, and I'm playing player now just because it had gone player. So we got 3-3, 6 for us, a tie. So tie. I'm just going to hold off. And the reason being is we're on hand 64. So there should be a new, I think 71 is kind of what they have going on here, roughly. There's about 5 more hands. Oh. Oh, wow, 7. Banker wins. All right, so now check this out. We got a banker, player, banker. We're going to go player for 25. I'm playing the chop here. And what chop basically means is you bet against the winner. So if banker won, you bet player. If player won, you bet banker. And what you're looking for is this alternating pattern back and forth. Perfect. Look at that. We won right there. And again, just playing the alternating patterns. I'm not really paying too much attention to the ties because in most cases, ties, I mean, they kind of interrupt the sequence of the play, if you will. Okay, I'm going to lower her just a little bit. Thank you. You are awesome. Kaika? Kika? Kaika? All right, so banker wins. Nice. And look, we're following the pattern. Player, banker, player, banker, player. And you'll notice I'm going in with the lower original bet just because I don't like playing chops. Sometimes you have to play a chop because it's a choppy hand, but you can't get chopped up in it. So don't let that shit fool you. Come on, 10. 9. That just go, baby. Nice. Playing the chop. I'm sitting here talking all this shit and I'm winning money on it. So technically we're going back to banker, right? If you got to stick with the strategy or stick with what's working, right? Eventually it's going to stop working, but you know. Until then, let's collect. All right, 4-4. Oh shit, that's gonna be tough. Give us a 5. Oh, that's all right. Player win. So we're on hand 69. I'm gonna hold off here because I believe that that card's gonna be popping in here where we're gonna need to do a reshuffle, and I don't want to get stuck on a last bet, if you will. 70 hands is a lot. Player wins. Okay, nice little player run there towards the end. Hand 70, so like shit. Just so we don't get kicked off the table, we're gonna bet $1 on. In online gambling, as you probably know, you have to kind of keep playing, or they bump you to the lobby. Probably bandwidth, but I don't want to get kicked off, and I want to see. Oh, nice. We'll take fucking $1. I won $2. Again, going back to the strategy, regardless of my bet size, this was a choppy deck as we kind of jumped into, right? And look, we got a little behind there to start with, and we got all that money back because we're disciplined and we're playing the strategy. I mean, they can't have too many more hands. Oh, beautiful 9 for the player. Look at that. This is such a pretty, beautiful streak. I love it. Look at that. Now, we should have been capitalizing on that, right? But I haven't been. But we should be. And I believe we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bankers coming up. Damn, how many hands could there possibly be in one shoe? Oh, player with a beautiful 8. Love it. The streak is intact, right? And remember what I've said before. Don't break it. Like, don't go against the trend unless you just absolutely have to. Now, look, if there's 10 players in a row or 10 bankers in a row, I know the tendency is that, well, then bet the opposite side. And you can do that. But just be prepared to double up your bet. Again, I think all of us have seen, there we go, crazy streaks. 17 bankers in a row. I've seen, 12 players in a row? And actually, I think it was 15, but they had some ties inside, if you remember those. And there was that banker win that I was just talking about. All right, so that was the last hand. So they're going to shuffle, and I'm going to pause it so that you're not just sitting here waiting on them to shuffle. All right, guys, so we've got 2 plays in. Crap. We got two hands in, both bankers, so we're going to bet the winner. We're going with the winner. Goal today was 300. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Was it 200 or 300? We wanted to get to 5,000. That was the goal. All right, we're going to stay on banker until it breaks. I think I was at 700. I can't remember. I apologize. I need to go back. But we're going to play this out. We got a nice good hand in front of, or a good shoe in front of us. There should be no reason that we can't get to 5,000. Look, and there we go. We're 860. And we're going to keep playing this until this breaks, like I've mentioned in the past. I mean, we're just going to play this until it stops. You know, I'd love to see just a sea of red. That'd be awesome. Unlikely, but it'd still be nice. Again, I'm playing on ToshiBet. Love it. Link in the website, or link in the description if you want to check it out. Come on, 5. Oh, 7 will work. 7 is a really hard hand to beat. So if you see that, typically, if you've got it, great. If the other person's got it, not so good. So we're at 891, not too shabby. 4,891. We're going to keep playing. Oh, 9. Ooh, 7. Another good hand. Oh, player with the 8. 7 can be beat, as you have seen. All right, we're doing the same thing. We're following the leader, right? Going over to bank. Now, you may be asking, James, you don't normally double on your bets. Why are you doing that? Today, I'm doubling. I'm only going to double 3 times. I don't double more than that. Anytime you double more than 3 times, you need to stop. Honestly, this is important. You need to stop and reevaluate where your strategy is, because somewhere you're wrong, and that's okay. So look, so now we got banker. Banker, player, banker, and we're gonna go back to banker. And I'm not gonna double. I'm just gonna leave it on 50, and here's why. We're playing the chop now, right? A good streak had occurred, and now we're doing banker, player, banker. Our expectation is that player should pop up. Come on, 5. Come on, 5. That's not a 5. Okay, 4 1's good. Give me a 5. There we go. That'll work. So we got that win on player. And again, like I said, we're chopping, so we're going to go back to banker for 25. Now I'm back to my original bet. You can bet 50 here if you prefer to, but again, we're just going to, this is how you manage your bankroll and keep your bankroll intact. Because if I keep doubling, yes, there is an opportunity to make all the money, but there's also an opportunity to be betting $300, and I don't want to do that. 7's hard to beat. There you go, see? So now we're back on a little bit of a player, so that's cool. We're going to go 50 on this one. I like going, if you're going to doubling up on the players is a great thing because you get paid all of it. And what I mean by that is that there's a little bit of a small commission here, on the banker side. Usually you'll see, maybe it's because it's early. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, a tie. Okay. So the tie, typically I won't play again through the tie. What are we at? 841? I'm going to go ahead and do 25 on player. And the reason being is that I'm going to stick with this streak. Now sometimes, dude, you got to grind it out. It's okay. There are times. Ooh. Power 7. Come on, 5. Oh, that sucks. Banker. Okay. So we're gonna follow our strategy. We're just gonna do $50. Nothing crazy. I'm looking for a banker win here. And one thing I'm doing that I don't typically do, but I'm doing it here, is playing every hand. You don't have to play every hand. 6. That's a good start. Yeah, nice. Take that win. We're 841. Let's stick with banker. Banker's doing good. We're going to stay with it. Remember, we're going for streaks. Or 48.16. Well, 48.75, I guess, if you're 65. Nice. Tie. We're going to act like the tie didn't happen, and we're going to stick with banker. There's also algorithms you can use. I'm sure you've probably heard of it. You can do... Oh. Come on, 10. Nice. Take that. So we're doing good, man. Getting some clean wins. We're 866. We're battling, right? We're going to stay on banker because we believe that a streak is occurring. Now, you'll notice what I'm doing is a fairly easy strategy. You're just following the winner. After 2 losses, you're pausing, and then you're going to the other side, right? Not rocket science. Now, there's some betting strategies that are built into this, but... Oh, wins with a 3. We're going to go 50. So that's the follow me / chop strategy, right? A lot of it has to do with recognizing patterns that are happening. But there's also a couple of other ones, right? There's player, banker, player, player, banker, banker. There's player, player, banker, banker, player, player, banker, banker. Everyone has a unique strategy, but in reality, there's only so many ways that you can play the game. Banker won with a natural 8. Oh, that was pretty. So now we got 3 in a row, right? So check it. Banker, player, banker. We're going to go back to there, and we're going to stay at our $50 bet. The 7. Oh, man, if you're playing poker, that's the set right there. Oh, banker. All right, that's okay. We'll do 75 on the banker. Rolling with the streak. Flat betting is less stressful when you don't up your bets. It takes a little bit longer to get your money back because you're just kind of hovering the whole time. Motherfucker. All right. What was the bet on that one? Banker? All right, we're going to stay on banker. And the reason I'm thinking banker, and you're like, James, why aren't you doing the follow me strategy? Is because this looks like this is a little bit of a chop. Now, here's the problem with this. If I lose, then that's fine. But I'm guessing, and I don't like to guess. And when you're guessing, you lose. All right, no, let's go player, bro. So we're going to do 100 on player. I think I'm the only one playing on this table. This goes back to my point, though. Like, I don't know, how do you cheat in a game where everyone's betting all sides? You know? Oh, nice little $200 win. We'll take it. I'm going to stay on player, man, because player is rolling. There was, when we get to 1,000. Oh, perfect. We'll take it. We'll take it. So there we go. See, we're kind of playing a good following the leader. We got 3. We're going to stay on that. Just kind of keep it going. Okay. We got a couple of ties popping around in this bad boy. But we're on banker. Maybe one day I'll do the, not one day, one of the videos I'll do is ooh, come on, 10. 37.50. All right, so banker's still winning, so we're going to stay on it, man. Nothing wrong with the banker. Since we're getting a little long in this particular session, we're gonna probably start upping our bets a little bit. Again, don't follow me. I'm just a degenerate gambler. Now, a couple of things I want you to pay attention to real quick, and I'm gonna wait on this bet, and here's why. You'll see that we've got a full. It came all the way down, and it came all the way down here. Now these are ties, totally normal, but this is a pretty long streak. So my expectation is that if Banker does win again, we got a player opportunity come. Oh well, there it is right there. There's the player. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna bet 50 on player, and the reason we're gonna bet 50 on player is because we have a high probability that players should be coming up. Now, does that mean that it's gonna come up? No, doesn't mean that at all. I may just for this sequence play the algorithm of player banker because that's kind of fun. All right, nice little hundo. Actually, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing because that's working. Let's go 25 on player. Kind of looking for a player streak here. Or shoot, any streak. I'll tell you, man, it's different. And I know we've talked about this before, but dude, playing for real money, oh nice, for real money online is, I don't know, it's fun, easy because you're at home, it's raining, and you can click buttons. We have a cool book coming out. It's 3 players. I'm gonna stick with player. We got this really cool book. It's like $12 that goes over how to make a living playing roulette and baccarat. And I met with a whole shit ton of different gamblers, from blackjack players to craps players to roulette players to baccarat. And I have found, and I think a lot of people have found, that baccarat is the easiest game to play. 3, 4. We're gonna stick with it because it's difficult for the casino to cheat. You know, I mean, if they cheat, I mean, shit, I don't know. Sometimes the edge is on the casino side, and you wonder how is it possible that they win every single time. 9, 10, dang. Oh, banker went. That's good. That was good. What was our bet? 25. Okay, so we're gonna go 50 on the banker. And this is where you want to pay attention, right? So if we win this, great, we're going to stay with it. But if we lose it, then we may have an opportunity where a chop is happening, right? Where it's kind of going back and forth. And for the purpose of this video, it's not that I'm trying to teach a specific strategy as much as it is of just learning how to play the game, learning what you're looking for. And also realizing that, look, not just because you're playing, it doesn't always work. Now, we're winning a lot, right? And that's great. But the goal is 5,000, and that's where we're going. I think we've been playing for just about 30 minutes, maybe. Nice. So we're winning. We're winning good. We're winning. Now, if I was betting higher, obviously, we'd be winning more money. But you'd also be losing that money. So look at us. We're at 4,900. All right. That is another banker. I'm going to stick with our flow because that's how we play. We're playing streaks. Try not to play the chop as much as I can, even though you've seen me play it, because you kind of get chopped up sometimes. And I think it's easier to just sit out and wait for a hand, right? Wait for your set, so to speak, if you're surfing. Player wins. That's cool. I'll jump over here at player because we want to get that. We want to win 25 and get our 25 back. And we're doing good. We're only midway through the deck. It's 35. We still got a good 35 hands left. It's plenty of hands to come back. Now, in this situation, you've seen me play literally every single hand. There we go. Just racking it up, baby. So we're going to stay on banker. I'm sorry, player. Right? We're just playing the streaks. We're doing good. Almost up to a $300 profit. Nice, good start for us. 5-2. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, dude, we're almost there. $50 away. And this is the beauty of the streaks, man. Like some of these streaks, not this particular hand or shoe rather, some of these streaks, as we've talked about, can go like 10 in a row. That's 10 wins. That's $250 if you're betting $25. If you're betting 50, it's 500 in one section, right? Like it's crazy. I've done that before. It's rare. Oh, banker wins. That's nice. We're going to go 50. Now, again, back to the point here. If we lose this, then we might have a little chop happening, and I want you to pay attention to that because it's important. You don't want to keep following the leader and doubling up every time if you've lost 2 in a row. If you've lost 2 in a row, that means that a streak that you're on is not a streak anymore, right? Let's get a banker 9. Come on, give me that 9. That's not a 9. Oh! 2-1. Look, we got a little chop, so we're going to stay here on our original bet. We're not going crazy. Looking for a chop, looking for a banker, looking for a banker. Oops, sorry. No, my mouse was there. Oh, damn. A double player. That'll work. So we're going to go 75 on a player. Because we're looking for a streak. Looking for at least one more, right? Because 2 usually leads to 3, and 3 usually leads to 4. Now, does it always happen that way? Of course not. If it did, everyone would be millionaires, right? We'd all be rich. Banker wins. Okay. So 2-2-2-2. Gonna go back to banker, man, for a hundy. And that's Baccarat, my friends, and roulette, and any gambling that you're doing whatsoever. You're so close to your target, and then you fall back a little bit, and that's okay. Sometimes you got to increase your bets, and that is all right. And there's the reason you do it, right? Banker. We're gonna go back to our. Oh shoot! Almost bet 100 on that. That's crazy, man. Betting $100. Like, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. Don't let that fool you. Just because I got a balance of 4K. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, damn. That's a tough one to beat. It's all right. I'm going to go 50 on play. Oh, banker win. Okay, now we got a little chop going, right? Banker, player, banker. We're gonna go back to this, and we're gonna do 75. I'm not doubling, as you know. Sometimes you can just add another unit depending on how long you want to play. Now, some would be arguing, and I have friends that do this to me. James, dude, if you were betting higher bets, you know, you'd be done by now. But there's also the contrary of that, right? Like, you could be. Nice, little $150 win. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, so we're gonna honor the chop right now. We're gonna go back to our original bet of $25. Again, bankroll management, very important. If you're blazing and doubling constantly, I assure you, I speak from experience, you will run out of money. You eat your bankroll up. Player. Okay, cool. We got a little double player here. I like it. We'll go to 50. Yeah, stay at 50. And sometimes shoes are like this, guys. You just got to grind it out. And the key is that you don't want to start getting frustrated. There's no reason to get frustrated. Just relax, take your time. Whether we win or we lose, that's fine. 75 like we did last time. Now we're following the leader, right? You know what? Fuck it, let's do 100. A tie. That was a pretty high bet, so that would have put us at 48.79. Shit. We got Lilith. Let's stay on top. You know what? We're doing 50. Ah, crap. That's on me. 4, 3, 5. Oh, player wins. That was interesting. What did I get? Oh, 1. All right, so now we got a banker, a player, a banker, and a player. So we're going to sit this one out. And the reason being is I'm about to do something fun. We're going to play the next 5 hands, solid bets, $100. We're either hitting 300 or we're tied. All right, guys, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do $100 for the next 5 bets. All we need to do is win 3. Oh, nice. Nice little $200 win right out the gate. Player. Nope, I said we were doing 100. That's what we're doing. Okay, so the first bet, we got to win. We're doing 5 bets in a row of $100. And this one I will be waiting if I don't see something that I think is good. Nice. So that's 2 wins in a row. We got a 3rd win coming up. We're on 4 players. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to sit this one out. We're $50 away roughly from our target. Glad I waited. So here's what we're going to do. I know I said $100, but let's be smart. We're only $50 away from hitting the number that we need to hit. Now, here's what this allows us to do. It allows us to double up should we need to, but we're going to win this hand, and that's going to be the day, baby. $300 profit. Let's go. Come on, banker. Let's close this out. We got shit to do today. Oh, ouch. Fucker. That's all right. Okay, guys, we're playing a little chop right now. Banker, player, banker, player. I think the next one should be banker. Yeah. And here's what I'm looking at is banker, player, banker, player. All right. So let's get a 5 right here. Let's give the player a monkey. Oh, the player wins, bastard. All right, so we're on hand 61. Let's go 50. 54. We're at 49.04. We're going following the wind. Ah, punk. All right, so we're still at 4,900. We got, you know what? So this is a little choppy, so I'm going to sit out because the next bet's 100. We're closing this day out with a $300 profit, baby. But we want to do it in a smart way. We don't want to guess. Guessing that's just not good. You want to play the odds. What's in your favor, right? So we're chopping, man. Player, or actually banker, player, banker, player. Player, banker, player. Technically should be banker, but you want to be safe when you're doing this stuff, all right? I don't want to be betting $300 here because I'm trying to get to 5,000. Oh, banker. Nice. See, look, we're chopping. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 50. Oops, sorry. We're going to do 50 on player. Betting the chop. Even though I always say don't bet the chop, but in some situations, what are you going to do? You bet the chop is what you do, baby. Oh, natural 8. Should have bet that 100 and we'd be done. All right, so we're at 954. Look, we're going to stick with banker. I'm going to do 50. Because the chop is in effect, man. Come on, banker. And this is one of those situations where you don't want to get bored, which I know is strange, but come on, 9. Ooh. Oh, nice 7. I always wonder in situations like that, like why didn't it do 100 on play? Why didn't it I wonder why the banker, damn, look at that. Was I here for that? Obviously, because I've played the whole deck. Oh, damn. All right, here we go. Here we go. Getting a little risky here. Going for bank. Well, that's interesting. So 6, 7, 8. Okay. What's the table limit here? 5,000? Oof, I'm not betting 5,000. Nice. There you go, gentlemen. Bam. $5,000. Now that last bet, a little risky, but we're playing follow the leader, follow the winner. It's been doing just fine. As you can see, we're at $5,004. Let's go, baby! Woo! Now, oh, perfect timing. The end of the deck. Let's go. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You saw exactly what I did. You saw exactly how I played. Please, if you have any questions, let me know. But that's a $300 profit. We're at $5,004. We will continue to play, but that's enough for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, just leave in the comments what you didn't like, and I'll work on making it better. But the goal here is simple. Help the community make money. Live play is probably the best way you should do that, but if you can't play live somewhere and you can only play online versus driving 5 hours or 4 hours like I've got to do, I go to the Golden Nugget in Lake Charles. Play online, but just remember, you got to be careful. Follow the strategies, and remember there are times where you have to switch and you can't just stay playing one side. So subscribe. Love you guys. Vegas J out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.